All right, well, following the truce and hostage release deal agreed by Israel and Hamas, the Israeli military has issued a statement saying that Gaza ceasefire has come into effect at 9 GMT on Friday. IDF stated its troops have started positioning themselves along the updated deployment lines in preparation for the implementation of the agreement. As the ceasefire came into effect, thousands of Gazans began heading towards north of the Gaza Strip. However, Israeli army warned them that several areas remain extremely dangerous. This comes as even after updated redeployment, Israeli forces would control 53% of Gaza's territory. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has also issued a statement saying that Israel would expand the circle of peace. He has also talked about hostages. Let's listen into what he had to say.
אבל עדיין נשאר האתגר הקשה מכל. להשיב הביתה את כל יתר החטופים. 20 חטופים חיים ו-28 חטופים חלשים.
All right, Martin Arais, the foreign affairs expert, is joining us at this point in time from Germany. Martin, appreciate you being here with us. Well, first of all, it's a great news that peace and tranquility will prevail once again in this particular region. The number one pessimism that a lot of experts have is how long is this going to last? What are your thoughts? What are your reactions?
Well, my reactions is that the ceasefire is going to depend on how Hamas is going to respect the agreement. If all of the hostages are going to go back to Israel safe and sound, I mean, the hostages are still alive. And also how the IDF is going to get out of Gaza without any problem. That's the reason why the Prime Minister has said that it's extremely dangerous for Palestinians to go to the north of Gaza right now, because the Israeli army is afraid that Palestinians are going to try to revenge in any way against the IDF military troops. So right now the most difficult step is to get the IDF out of Gaza without any problem. And if everything goes well, if the Palestinians do not breach the agreement, if Hamas do not start attacking Israel, and also if Israel stops the military actions in Gaza, I think a ceasefire can last longly. However, I don't think this long conflict is going to be in an end. I mean, the Palestinians and Israelis do not have a peace agreement yet. Hamas is still existing, and they want to kill all Israelis and all Jews around the world. So the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is not going to end, but I hope a small ceasefire, at least for a year, is going to take place.
Martin, let's also talk about the fact that a number of important Hamas leaders are not part of the prison exchange. Is that some sort of a leverage that Israel still wants to keep in case things don't go as planned?
It's absolutely logic. I mean, why should Israel trust a terror organization that has been breaching agreements for so long? Obviously, Israel is not interested in giving up on all of the important Hamas operators that are in jail right now in Israel. Even though the agreement says that they're going to exchange a lot of important Hamas key people in exchange of the hostages, of course Israel is going to try to keep a lot of them just in case something happens in the future.
All right, Martin, appreciate you joining us. Well, hundreds of Gazans have returned to Gaza City following the ceasefire announcement. An Israeli troop began pulling back from some parts of Gaza. Residents who had left their homes returned to their shattered neighborhoods. Israel has ratified the ceasefire with Hamas, leading to the return of displaced Gazans. However, the Israeli army warns that some areas remain dangerous. Residents were seen searching for their homes amidst the ruins. Let's listen into what some of them had to say.
اليوم صار ينسحب من الجيش، رح نرجع مع أماكننا على أساس إنه في أماكن، يعني بندور نطلع لو فرشة مخدة لأنه جاي شتاء ونطلع